Hi, and welcome. This will be my first episode in what I hope to be a weekly series of movie reviews. Uh, this name's probably already taken somewhere else on YouTube, but I'm going to take it for myself right now and call this series Take Two. As in, the second, doing another take of a scene in a movie. For this inaugural edition of this series, I've decided to do a trashy movie because I love trash. It's just fun. You can enjoy it even if it's not the best. I guess we're not really had a lot of money in my life. You make the most of what you have, and that's what this director did in most all of his movies. The movie that I will be reviewing today is Rats, Nights of Terror, by Bruno Mattei, as credited on this, and this is the 88 Films Blu-ray from the UK, which, if you can get this, if you've got a region-free players, probably the best edition that I know of. You can get it from the Blue Underground here in the States, but Bruno Mattei had many different aliases. The only one I can think of right now, though, that this one was originally labeled as for him was Vincent Dawn. Bruno Mattei was a rip-off director in a lot of cases. This movie's not that much of a rip-off. It's sort of a Mad Max rip-off, but not like a lot of his older movies, which, he did Nazi exploitation, exploitation. Well, he did a couple zombie flicks. He did a lot of things, just to make a quick buck. But this movie, it's set after, like, 200 and some years after nuclear war, and you come upon this group of survivors that are riding around the wasteland on motorcycles and vehicles, which doesn't make that much sense. Probably made more sense then than it does now, but now, I mean, you would think in 200 years there probably wouldn't be a lot of fuel stuffs left, and fuel doesn't last more than a few years. So that's kind of silly. More than likely they would be on horse and buggies, if enough horses survived. But anyways, they find this, the ruins of this town, and they're scavenging, looking for food. And they found caboodlings of food. They found all kinds of stuff. And they decide to stay for the night. Well, these rats slowly start attacking them through the night, and they find out that the rats were a major cause of not the first Armageddon, but the Armageddon of the people who were in the area that they are now in. But it's really well made. I can see a lot of people watching it and saying, what is this trash? Why would I want to waste my hour and a half on this? But if you like schlocky, this was made in the 80s, but it feels more like a late 70s movie. If you like schlocky stuff, though, that's got some decent gore effects, and some moderate acting. I mean, the acting's not that bad. I think you'd like it. It also has Joretta. She was in another Bruno Mattei flick, Shocking Dark, which the American version, or the American name for Shocking Dark was actually, or no, the Shocking Dark is the American name. The Italian name was Terminator 2. She's also in she's also in Lucio Fulci's Murder Rock, and she was in Demons. So, she's not done that much recently, but she was in quite a few good cheesy movies in the 80s. This movie has a pretty good twisty ending that I won't ruin for you. But if you like trash, and you have never given this one a try, check Rats out. Next week, I will do a newer movie, and I think that's what I will do. I have tons and tons and tons of movies, so one week it will be something from either brand new or last year. The next week it will be something like this. So if that interests you, stay tuned. If not, well, thank you for watching at least one video. Bye bye.